Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe the 6 or 7 people that might actually watch this video. Oh, yeah. So, I wanted to do a quick BlackBerry Keyone review. This is the Keyone. Oh, yeah. I'm using the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus to record this video. I know, I'm such a traitor. But, actually, I haven't used my S8 for a long time. The only reason I'm using it right now is because I can get a camera to film my actual daily driver, which I can't film it itself unless I did this video in the mirror, and that would be really weird. Okay, so I'm gonna skip the some of the specs, like the processor and all that, because I'm sure people already can just look that up, and so it's not really interesting. But I will talk about the hardware a little bit, so you can see, the classic BlackBerry design. The question is, why did I buy this phone? Well, I love physical keyboards. I really like the clickiness of physical keyboards. Listen to that. Oh, it sounds so nice. It feels really nice in the hand. It's a pretty heavy phone. It's got a 3,505 milliamp battery, so the battery lasts a long time. Fingerprint reader in the space bar down there. Power button, volume rocker, convenience key, which you can press at any time to go to your screen, like whatever you choose, an application for that. 8 megapixel sensor, the ambient light sensor and IR and blah blah blah. On the back, it's got the camera here. It's a 12 megapixel, the same one as the Pixel. Megapixels, like you'd think 12 isn't very much when there are 20 megapixels pixel cameras out there, but it picks some really wicked pictures. Actually, it takes some really good ones. Let me see if I can bring some up here, and you can see it in really low resolution on my phone. Okay, let's see. Where's a good one? Where's a good one? Where's a good picture? That one's driving in a car. There's got to be some good ones in here. Okay, here's one with my family sitting on the train. We're traveling somewhere in China. You can see that the lighting's really good, and it takes a really nice picture. I mean, goodness gracious, it's a nice looking picture, and my kids are really cute. So it's got a great camera on the back, which also does really good night shots. A little noisy in the sense there's the color reproduction at night isn't perfect, but it sees better in the dark than my naked eyes do, so that's pretty good, especially for a BlackBerry phone. On the bottom here, it's got a microphone and a speaker on the bottom, so it looks like it's stereo sound. It's not. That is definitely a microphone. That is definitely a speaker. The sound of the speaker is a little bit quiet, a little bit on the quiet side. It's not terrible. That's a little bit on the quiet side. You've got a 4.5-inch screen on here, which would be small for some people. Again, I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. I spend so much time typing on my phone, and so little time watching videos and stuff. But even when I do watch videos, I don't know if it's a 55-inch screen or a 5-inch screen. I kind of just don't really. It's more about what I'm hearing than what I'm seeing. So I guess it doesn't matter. There's some really cool features, like when you're using, for example, Reddit doesn't turn sideways, hold on. When you're using the internet and you're surfing a page, well, maybe I shouldn't put my Facebook up here. Let's see, come on. Okay, hold on, we're almost there. Okay, so here's a web page right here, and what you can do is, because it's a capacitive touch keyboard, you can actually scroll it just by running your finger along the side, which is kind of nice, so you don't have to put it on the screen. You can do that too if you want to, but you don't have to if you don't want to. So that's nice. The thing, okay, sorry, I forgot to talk about the storage a little bit. It's a 32 gigabyte onboard storage. I put another 64 gigabyte TF card or SD card inside of it. So yes, it does have an SD card slot. Yeah, okay. Nice little BlackBerry logo on the back. But let's talk about why I bought a BlackBerry. I told you before, I like to use keyboards. I like the clicky nature of it. There's two big things about that. Number one is, I find that with on-screen keyboards, I know lots of people really love their on-screen keyboards, and I don't blame them for it. If it works for them, that's great. I find when I'm using an on-screen keyboard, I'm often correcting things that I'm writing over and over and over again, and that bothers the heck out of me. I prefer not to. With the BlackBerry keyboard, I find that because my like thumb muscles remember where all the keys actually are through tactile feedback. I mean, I can feel the buttons, so I know where they are. I can type really fast and make much less mistakes, and I don't even have to look at the phone while I'm typing. I can actually be listening to somebody talk while I'm typing. It's really nice. It's a nice feature. The other thing that I like about it is because I'm actually using hardware keys to type, I feel more of a connection to my words. It feels like each word is more deliberate or intentional. Another thing that I really like about the BlackBerry keyboard is that I find it's a lot less aggressive with autocorrection than, for example, my Samsung's stock keyboard or like an iPhone keyboard. I find that I'm often like trying to uncorrect words that my phone has autocorrected, so it changes things that I wanted to say into things that I didn't want to say, and which I think is stupid. Or you might want to write like I miss you so much, but it'll say I miss you so Mitch. It'll capitalize the M because you typed in M-I-C-H instead of M-U-C-H. And honestly, I don't know how many of you have friends named Mitch, but I don't have any, so I don't know why it does weird corrections like that. Not the BlackBerry one. The BlackBerry phone, because it's a hardware keyboard, will correct less of your words. If you've typed an actual word and the predictive text doesn't think that it's the word that you want it to be, it won't correct it for you because it's not a wrong word. Whereas again, a lot of autocorrect software will correct even like properly spelled words because it thinks that it's too unusual. Obviously, you didn't mean to type that one, whatever. Now, one of the things about the BlackBerry Keyone is that it doesn't have one of the like flagship Snapdragon 835 processors. It's got a 625 processor, which sounds really weak, but it actually works pretty well. You can see when I click an application, it opens up quite instantly. Just slight delay for opening the app for the first time, but then when you click it again, it comes up nice and well. That's the 3 gigabytes of RAM at work there. You know, anything you want to bring up, slight loading here. I am in China, so sometimes it takes a little while. But yeah, everything generally works quite quick, so you're not actually feeling like this is a super slow phone, because it's not. It's worked very well. Another nice feature about the keyboard, I know my review is all over the place, but let's just go with it. Let's just roll with it. Another nice thing about the keyboard is when you start typing something. Let's say I want to write "thank you, buddy," so I can write T-H-A, and here it says thank, so I can swipe up there. Thank you, and then oh, I wrote the wrong words. I'm typing by watching this my camera screen here. Come on, you can do it, Cade. Thank you, buddy. So I can swipe up at the word, whatever the word that is predicted here, just like that to make sentences. Of course, I don't have a purpose here, so it's not giving me suggestions that I would actually want to use. And then I can just flick back here to delete the words. That's a nice thing of the keyboard. If you're interested in BlackBerry and you've ever used BlackBerry Priv or the BlackBerry Priv, then you know about these features and you know that they're pretty rockin'. Anyway, I don't know what else I could say about this phone, and considering that so few people are going to watch this video, if you have a question or a comment, then of course, by all means, leave that question or comment in the comments fields below. And aside from that, thank you guys very much for watching, and see you guys with my next video review for whatever phone I do, maybe 2 years later. Okay, bye-bye. Cadicus out.